Hello guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So my friends, update here on Nvidia, ticker NVDA, trading on the Nasdaq, and you can see already that we had here minus 8% yesterday, which is huge for a stock with this market capital. Nvidia is trading here still with $2.9 trillion market capital, and again, while I'm recording this video here in the pre-market, we still gapping down minus 2%. So I want to show you now here the price levels, and if what is my opinion here based on the chart, if we are bullish or bearish. Is this a dip which you should buy or not? This is of course not financial advice, but I show you here all the price levels based on the chart. Yeah guys, the market is red. So when we zoom out, my America's most wanted stocks here like PLTR, Apple, Amazon, and so on, everything is red, guys. Then if you think, then I should invest in crypto, this is better. Guys, it's the same. So we are red. When the market makers start to turn bearish, then it doesn't matter if you buy crypto or stocks, everything is red if you don't know how to trade, guys. There are some stocks in the market which squeezing, always squeezing, guys. We have everyday squeezes in the market. Yesterday it was very strange. I made here a post on my Patreon here. We had here 6,600 stocks in the US market, and the most or the best performing stock had just 60% plus overall. That says it all, guys. So you see, when the market makers pull the rug, there is nothing you can do. Also, what we need to know is that March is usually a very bearish month. This is more or less in every year the same. So what usually happens, we are still in a bull market here, by the way, guys. We are not starting to see here a bear market yet. If the market turns bearish, I will let you know here on my channel. So what I want to say, guys, is that even the market pulls back, that brings us new opportunities for short squeezes. My main mission here is to educate you in trading, of course, but I also try to predict short squeezes. We had here a couple of squeezes here in February already. This is here just a small summarize or the summary of my Patreon stocks, where we had squeezes here between 150 and 797%. After my prediction, of course, guys, as I said, I try to predict short squeezes. That's why I post here a lot of content on Patreon. And yeah, this was the day, for example, when I posted this ticker here on Patreon, and you can see we squeezed here 109% just 2 days later. This is a 4 hours chart. If you're into short squeeze stocks, guys, if you want to see short squeeze stocks or trade them, this is of course your decision, not financial advice. I cannot give you any kind of guarantee, but I have my own stock program, and which is able to bring me some stocks which have high squeeze potential. If you want to see them, you can join in our Patreon here. The full package membership is the way to go. We get everyday new members, guys, and we are growing and growing and growing. You get a lot of benefits, not only my hot stocks and the trading alerts, also here a member FAQ section, trading tutorials and stuff like that. If you want to join in, guys, the link to the Patreon membership is in the video description. So let's now go back to Nvidia. I don't want to say I'm bearish on Nvidia. I'm bullish, but I try to think and act like a market maker, guys. So what we can see here in the past is that Nvidia is more or less unstoppable. Since here October 2022, we have a super strong bull run. The only thing what I don't like, and this is what I show you here first, is the technical setup on the RSI. So when we see what happened here, let me switch off the indicators. Sorry, we need the RSI. Just don't focus here on this chart, guys. What I want to show you is this. This is what I don't like, that we have this kind of bearish structure on the RSI. That doesn't mean that Nvidia cannot go higher, but we see that since May 2024, when we had the major bull run here, where the whole stock market exploded and we had a lot of short squeezes, you can see that yes, Nvidia could make all-time highs here, but the power or the bullish momentum on the RSI indicator is going lower and lower and lower. Even we coming back here in the oversold area, Nvidia is not able to break this momentum here, and that could mean, guys, that a sell-off is possible in future, especially of course when the market turns bearish. How to know that if you don't use the RSI and if we don't focus on that? So how to spot that? Let's talk about the price levels here. You can also see that I mentioned that in my previous videos, that we have here a bearish divergence. The price is going up, the RSI is losing strength. I don't like that, guys. This is a hidden signal by the market makers that Nvidia is exhausted, the bulls are exhausted, and that we may see here a correction incoming sooner or later, guys. So let's now talk about the price levels. when we zoom in here. By the way, guys, what you see here is called TradingView, the chart program. What you see here, I use that for all my videos and all my trades. And if you also want to learn trading, guys, please build up some knowledge. This is very important. The market makers will take all your money if you don't know what to do. I don't say that Nvidia is not a good investment, but you know, when you start to trade also other stocks and buy in here at the wrong time, you may be not profitable for many years with your long positions. That's why you need some knowledge, so you can watch all my content here, of course, and you need a good chart program. That's why I recommend in all my videos TradingView, guys. This is here also TradingView. All my videos are based on that, and I can offer you a $15 discount link if you want to get TradingView today. This is a discount link here for the premium tier, and also the discount link is available here in the video description. So guys, let's now check here the price levels. We have here just one major price level. Since we just ripping and ripping, we have still a bullish structure, but we have here also one bearish algo supply zone, which means this is the moment where the algos sell. As soon as Nvidia goes over $125, the algos are snapping in and start to sell off. That's why, yes, we can see new all-time highs. Yes, Nvidia can squeeze higher, but also one of the open businesses which we had here in the chart, that was this open gap at $141, is closed. And you can see, if you still believe here in news or whatsoever, guys, this has nothing to do with news. The algos had to close this open gap, and as soon as we close this open gap with this candle here, guys, you can see Nvidia immediately started to sell off. So this has nothing to do with news. With the actual pre-market price action, Nvidia is already minus 17% based on this gap close. So we can also delete this line. It's not necessary anymore. So what happens now if we cannot come back over $125, guys? Let's quickly talk about the bear case scenario. And the bear case scenario is that the next support structures will be tested. In my opinion, we still have support here in the $100 range. $115, $100, $110 here is still support. If we break this support, you can see that we already start to gap down here in the pre-market. That means, guys, we will retest the next support level. So what happens now when a stock is squeezing like that? There is no accumulation zone right now. We have no accumulation. This here, for example, is an accumulation zone. When we see this here, I show you that really quick. We can draw that here together just that you understand how the market makers work, guys. This is an accumulation zone. I would even draw it here like this. So that means the price here from June 2023 to January 2024, so more or less 6 months, the price accumulated here in this price range. That was a range between $50 and $40, not so volatile, and then confirmed with a breakout. This is what we want to see for Nvidia. The question is, where is this price range, guys? Based on the pattern which we had before, we have some super bearish price goals, but just in case of a market crash. So now let's enable our indicators again. And you can see that the last point of support, in my opinion, is waiting here in the 110, $115, $110 range. If we break that support, if we should gap down here and don't recover really quick in the next days, guys, to be very honest with you, I think we come back here in the $86 range or even $75 range next, guys. I think this is the landing zone for the bearish algos where we may see an accumulation. We don't need to fall down like that, but I think this is the only point where we can see we had some massive reactions here in that range here between $97 and $75. I would even draw it a little bit lower, maybe somewhere here, but I want to keep it in the chart to give you an idea where the algos could be waiting here. It's also not a bullish zone, sorry. It's also not a bullish zone. It's a zone where the algos are waiting and maybe accumulate their position. That doesn't mean that as soon as we touch this that we start to squeeze. As I said, when the market turns bearish, then we can see, of course, much lower price goals also for a highly recommended stock like Nvidia, guys. This is part of the game. If we see a bull market, so what I think what happens now, March is very bearish, so we could see here lower prices, but if we bottom in March and April, then May could bring us the next rally, and then of course even new all-time highs for Nvidia are possible. Yeah, guys, I think that was a good update which you have to see here right now. If you don't want to miss any updates, then please hit the like and subscribe button right now. I thank you for your support. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next one. Arigato gozaimasu, vielen Dank, alles Gute, viel Erfolg mit Nvidia und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.